I went and saw Iron Maiden right before COVID, because I the same thing now. It's like if I want to see someone I've never seen, time's running out. I had tickets to see the Stones. COVID hit, and then Charlie Watts died, and I'm like, damn, I'm never gonna see the Stones.
That was the one guy to see.
You know what I mean? That's who I wanted to see, and I went and saw Iron Maiden, and it's their original lineup, and I have never seen a wilder show. I've never seen anything like, and I've seen a lot of shows, and I went and saw Iron Maiden at Riverbend, and these guys are 70, and they're just running across the stage. Every single song, all of them. Wardrobe changes. I mean, it's crazy. Now, I think they spend most of their day getting ready for the show. I mean, they're eating right. They got personal trainers, but still, like, you see it and you're like, oh, these guys are serious. Like, this is not just let's go rock out. Like, this is their craft. This is what they do.
The serious part is, that's the approach they took in the beginning, and that's why they're where they are.
That's right. That's right.
Like, I hear some people sometimes like, man, don't take things too serious. And I'm like, hold on, let's hit the brakes on that real quick. Like, when somebody says, don't take yourself too serious, it's like, well, let's break that apart. Do you not want me to take myself serious, or wife? Because here's what I'm going to tell you. Wife is serious. That doesn't mean you can't have some fun. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy sitting on the couch and playing a guitar to yourself and singing. But it's serious, because you're not going to see Merle Haggard. That wasn't serious? Boy, you'd go take it more serious if you had a chance to.
Yeah.
Right? Life is serious, and it doesn't mean that you have to hate it and it be miserable and uptight all the time. But everything in part of my life, it's serious. And so for people that are like, man, don't take yourself so serious, it's like, well, I want to laugh and cut up and have fun, but I know that if I don't take some intentionality with every part of my life and try to get better and do well and like work towards this dream and this hope I have for myself, because it's not just me, it's people in your band. Like how I heard him talking about you earlier, I'm just like, damn, a dude sitting here talking like, that's pressure. Even if you don't feel it, the way he believes in you, and he's like, man, he's got it. I knew this was the thing to go all in on. I think you're a guy that knows where to put that, but it's like, damn, man, like that's respect. That's pressure. That's expectations. And people in your band.
Well, I think Chris would agree. Like, if we would have stopped years ago, like, I think we would have been okay. And I think if we were to stop right now, he'd be okay too. I think we fulfilled our commitment with each other, like, as far as like where we wanted to go in our music career. Like, it's always getting better and there's always more things happening, but like, we've accomplished a whole lot. A lot more than a lot of people have accomplished. And and I think with taking things serious, like, it is serious, but in the entertainment industry, like, you can't afford to be serious. You really can't. You just can't. I mean, and that's what's really good about like just the work ethic, like the idea of like, there's been times I come off the road and I don't ever want to play music again. I hate it. And I've come home from playing festivals and I hate it. And I'm like, I'm so sick of it. It is the most demeaning thing. Like, it'll break you down. But I think the work ethic, like, you heal up and then you go back out and do it again. But like in the entertainment industry, if you take yourself serious, like nobody wants that.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you like these types of conversations, be sure to follow The Necessary Entrepreneur on your favorite platform so you never miss out on future content. Explain that to us. Go a little deeper here.
If you get on stage and you want the crowd to act a certain way, you've lost. And you just got to go have a good time. You cannot, like, in art and music, you got to just give it away. You can't expect anything from anybody. You can't create in a space like that. You can't.
Here's what I think, to actually connect the dots here. Like, I like to disagree, but I think we agree. Because what I'm saying is when you get on stage, you better take giving, and tell me if I'm wrong, you better take that serious about that job, that role, that commitment, you trying to be great. If nobody cheers for you, F them. They don't cheer for you. But you can correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I know every day when I get up that people that get around me, I like cutting up. I like bullshit with some people, right? I love like joking around. But man, right before that and right after that, whatever I'm doing, I'm giving it everything I've got.
100%.
And so I think I think that's the serious I'm talking about.
For sure. You do have to get to a spot. When we just did this last record, I had to go in with players that I like, somebody I respected for years. And I was like, I'm never going to, like, I can't believe I'm in the studio with this guy right now. But you know what? like I'm going to sing, and I don't care what they think. I don't care how they, I don't care what people think about the way I sing. I'm just going to give it everything. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
And I get that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, if you're an artist, you're constantly reviewing yourself, constantly looking at yourself, constantly putting yourself up against other people. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's what you're doing. You know, you're constantly judging yourself. And
you think
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's like, you can't be serious. You can't, who cares? There's nothing to get. There's nothing to get. I was going to buy a car a few years ago, right? And Chris was like, let me go with you because I don't care if we get the car or not. And I was like, and it clicked in my head. It's like, I don't care if I get anything. That's not what it's about. Like music, art, it's not about getting anything. It's not about getting anywhere. It's about creating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Am I off on a...
No. Here's what's good. Here's what happens. Like this is what people aren't willing to do. They're not willing to have an honest, real conversation and just take it wherever it goes. Everybody wants to end at this place where they have to agree with people, and it's like, no, I'm okay. Like I'm okay if Jeremy's perspective is different than mine, because what happens as you talk and you work through it, there's probably some shared truth somewhere that evolves and comes out.